So, my name is Abby Kempter, and I attend the University of North Texas with my senior.
Tell me your experience of living in the residence hall with food.
In the residence hall I live in, we are provided a kitchenette area, and that means we don't have to have a meal plan. I personally love the food on my campus. I utilize a meal plan, but then I also keep my own fridge and microwave in my res hall, just in case I do want to cook something or it gets super late one day and I miss the hours. But the residence hall meal plan I have, it provides me with unlimited meals card swipes and about $300 of flex, which is kind of basically a savings account of money that we can use at any dining location on campus, so like Starbucks or Chick-fil-A. Think fast food. And we're allowed to use it there. And we have about 4 dining halls on campus. So we have a all vegan dining hall, 2 just normal regular dining halls, and then 1 dining hall that is free of the top 8 allergens. And so my personal favorite is the all vegan dining hall. I usually eat my breakfast, lunch, and dinner there.
You talked about how that you sometimes miss the dining hours. What do you like? What's your favorite meal that you cook in the residence halls that, since you miss the dining hall hours?
Mhm. So usually if I miss a meal, my first go-to, because I'm okay at cooking, I'm not the best. My first go-to is I go to one of the convenience stores and pick something up. But if I'm feeling ultimately I don't even want to go out, which is usually why I miss the hours in the first place, my favorite thing to do is I have a little it's like a DoorDash. It's made by DoorDash of all people, but it's a little griddle, and I usually cook an egg on it, and make a little breakfast sandwich, and that's my favorite because I'll season it with salt and pepper, and then use olive oil in the griddle, and it's super easy to clean, and it's a single serving, so that's my favorite go-to.
And then, how much money would you suggest? Would you say that you spend on food in your residence hall versus because since you already have the meal plan?
hmm I think I probably spend probably only $30 a month. And I usually do that. I'll get some different drinks because we can't take anything out of our res hall. So different juice or a soda or something if I'm really craving it. But mostly keep eggs, milk, anything that I try to keep things that I can store for long periods of time. So oatmeal is one of my favorites. And I keep a lot of breakfast food because a lot of times I sleep in and miss those hours too. So that's why eggs are one of my go-tos. But I would say only about $30. I go to the grocery store maybe once a month and pick up some necessities that I can keep on hand, ramen cups, stuff like that.
Have you found any hacks with cooking food so in your residence hall that it doesn't seem repetitive?
Yeah, I think my favorite investment was getting the little $10 mini serving griddle, and it came with a huge recipe book. And you could make cookies and brownies in that, and that way since my residence hall doesn't provide a stove or anything in our room, it allows me to stay home and cook things like eggs and ham and really warm it up and cook it thoroughly instead of having to rely solely on the dining hall on campus. I think that would be my biggest suggestion for others is really invest in something that allows you to cook multiple options. So a crock pot or a griddle. And then my favorite appliance and my favorite hack, so I don't spend all my money on coffee um, at the university, is investing in a Keurig. And I use that, and I buy tea and coffee, and you can get all the creamer and syrups from Starbucks and simply make your own. And so that's been probably my favorite appliance that I have in my kitchen.
Is there anything else that you would like to add?
Mm. I think having a your own fridge and a microwave is also super essential. Even if you don't plan on cooking in your residence hall, that way if you're taking food home or buying some stuff or ordering food from DoorDash or something, you have a place to store your leftovers, so that way you have another meal another day and you have something to warm it up
Thank you,
to.
Evan.